Identifying.
The king of cakes. Chopper for the win.
Hi everyone, I'm Nico from Nico's Kitchen and I am your official CakesMade TasteMade Challenge selector. Now what I'm going to be doing is picking a theme out of a bowl for Anna and Chopper to create. So what is the theme? Well, let's see, shall we? It will be a theme from the 80s.
G'day guys, I've chosen a Smurf for my 80s theme. What you're going to do is start off by leveling your cake, but make sure the top piece is big enough for your template, and you're going to put that aside and we'll come back to it. Then you're going to split your cake in two, put on your template, using the knife in a vertical position, cut it all the way around, put slices in the side so you can remove it without destroying the shape. Then you're going to cut this hat off the Smurf and cut your cake in two pieces because we're going to ice the one blue and one white. Obviously his hat. Then you're going to cut the same out of the top piece that you put away earlier. Then you're going to separate the cakes and put them on your board with enough room to ice them. Then you're going to take your buttercream. I used a blue buttercream with a strawberry flavouring. I like to call it Smurfberry. Now you're going to give these an average coat because you don't want the fondant to bubble. So once you've given it a crumb coat, go all the way around, then you're going to add the top part of the cake to give it a little bit more dimension, and then we're going to put some more buttercream over the top of that. Now this is where the cake shape will come into play. I've got the excess buttercream, put it in a piping bag, and then highlighted his eyes, nose, ear, hat brim, and the top of his hat. Now I'm going to get a small offset spatula and taper them down so it's not a hard edge, and this is what's going to give your Smurf a little bit of definition so it's not just your average flat cake. While I think of it guys, we are on Instagram. Just search for Chopper79 to see behind the scenes and all my Instagram goodness. Now you're going to take your white fondant, roll it out, and then lay it over the hat part of the cake. Then you can take some excess fondant with a little bit of cornstarch or corn flour and smooth out any undesired bumps, and then use a pizza cutter to go around the edge. I find this gives a really nice cut, whereas the knife will tear a little bit and grab. The pizza cutter just rolls through and cuts it evenly. I use the knife on the inside because that will be hidden and it doesn't really matter. Repeat the same process with your blue fondant. Now, because this cake was a bit of trial and error, I later figured out that I needed to cut the top portion of the inside of the cake off to help it stick together and not look so separated. You'll see here I push it together, but then I've taken it out and then just cut out the section to help it glue. That's a really good tip. You don't want to accidentally discover that it doesn't stick together. Alright, now I'm going to cut out his eyes from some white fondant, smooth it up, make it nice and pretty. Then you're going to take some liquid food dye and paint in the outline and his eyeballs. I find any liquid food dye works a treat. Just make sure it's on a very fine paintbrush. Once you're happy with the eyes, you can get your paintbrush and start filling in the detail. Just keep your template close by so you can use that as a reference. Be sure to keep your lines nice and even, and occasionally look from the top to see if you've got it all in proportion. Because if you do make little mistakes, you can remove it with a little bit of water, but you want to try and avoid mistakes at all costs. I do hope you pop over to Lovely Lady Cakes TV, that's Anna's channel, and check out the cake she's created for our Something from the 80s theme. Anna is one of my favourite YouTubers. She does some beautiful cakes, so please go check her out. And while I'm on the subject of people checking things out, I really do appreciate all the feedback I'm getting on Facebook. I absolutely love reading your comments and seeing your pictures. It makes my day. Once you're happy with all your outlines and you think the Smurf looks great, you can get your pink fondant and add his tongue. Now we're ready to switch into the cake board. My friend Elise from My Cupcake Addiction showed me how to do this. There's a link in the description to check out how. Then you're going to roll some blue and white fondant to finish him off. This is totally personal choice. You can just pipe it or, add your own decoration, put some creative flair on it. Thanks for watching my TasteMade CakesMade challenge. I think I said that right. Stay tuned for more challenges with Anna, and here's some more of my videos. I'll see you next Friday. Bye guys.